Welcome to episode 83 of Road to 100k series. It's been an incredible couple of weeks. Let's find out what's happened. And straight into the portfolio. Well, in the last episode 82, we were $80,337. So we were down $1,600. What a turnaround in a couple of weeks. Even though this says $83,793.93, we'll take $100 off that for the Sharesies, well, the Kingfish, the Marlin Global, and the, something else. The warrants, the Barramundi warrants, one of those, well, a couple of those at least anyway. So what a turnaround. We've put another $1,000 into the portfolio, and yet we've gained $2,360 over and above that in the space of only 2 weeks. The market has been doing phenomenally well, and there's a couple of reasons for that. One of them is the inflation rate has come down, and also banks are starting to drop their interest rates on their home loans, which means shares are looking better and better and better. Moving into the wallet now, you can see here we've had a dividend payout of $216.89 on Turner's Automotive Group. That's a great payer. Once every quarter, we're getting at least $200 every quarter. That's pretty amazing, really. Sharesies Save, all that money's gone into the Sharesies Save wallet. Then another $1,000 into the Sharesies Save once again. Sharesies are offering a 5% deal this month for the month of August if you can increase your Sharesies Save balance over that period. Currently we've got almost $5,000 in there. If we can increase that, we'll maximise the 5% gains. That's assuming we don't spend it all on shares, because you need to have a higher balance than what you had before. Last episode we said we were going to go and buy some more shares, but because of this new offer, where instead of 4.6% we can make 5%, well, it's quite tempting. Okay, it's not a lot of money at the big scheme of things, but, well, I don't know, it's a bit of a hard call really. So we'll probably just leave the money in there for now. Just let it build up. Who knows, maybe we'll take advantage of the $15 monthly plan and buy a whole swag all at once. Who knows? Moving on to the application now, you can see a great gain today, $580.62, and the market is pretty much, most days has been going up. There's been a couple of days where it's gone down slightly, but not too much, maybe down $100 on a couple of days. Nothing too dramatic, and you can see here 11 gainers and 6 losers. What's been happening in the, let's have a look here. What's been happening? Everything's a lot of green starting to come through in the daily change column here. If we scroll down here, Kathmandu negative 3.37%, and some other losers here. Stride Staple Group, which has performed poorly in this portfolio. Tourism Holdings, nothing happened today with that, and Warehouse Group is still lost an absolute fortune. But some good news on the Warehouse Group Limited front, because Stephen Tyndall is behind a consortium of sorts who are looking to take over the Warehouse Group. He was the original founder of it, and it was going great guns until pretty much he got out of it and sold it, and then it started going downhill. However, that's what we have. We've got $83,697.95, so $697.95 in the black, finally. Remembering, of course, this portfolio has been going for, well, how long? 83 fortnights. How much is that? That's a lot. 166 weeks. That's over 3 years. 3 years and 10 weeks to be exact. And we've still got another 17 fortnights to go, which is, that's still another long time. 8 months or so, and we will be up to the $100,000 mark. And hopefully at the end of it, we will have actually made a profit. Let's hope. Moving on to the dividends page, everything's been paid out in July, $349.88. We've got $29.70 in August. At this point in time, August is not traditionally a good month for payouts for dividend stocks in New Zealand. And yeah, there will be some coming up September and October, the big months, and also December as well. So if we can put some money, maybe early September, after we take advantage of the Sharesies Save 5% deal. In terms of the share allocation, not a lot of change here. Financial services still taking up the majority of this particular portfolio. The wallet is now looking a bit more rosy and healthy there. Almost $5,000, 5.85% of the portfolio is in the Sharesies Save wallet, which is currently earning 4.6%, but currently it will now be earning 5%, assuming we can increase the balance over the next 4 or 5 weeks. And if we go and have a look at the Sharesies save itself here, you can see here the interest that we made at the end of last month, knowing full well that this balance goes up and down, and then we buy stuff and then it's pretty much dropping down to zero. So we made a whopping $11.30. We paid $1.98 in tax. This is on Denise's portfolio. If we can keep this money in, well, who knows, we might make $20 or $30, I would suggest. In fact, if we're pouring more money into it, maybe even more. We'll just have to wait and see what happens by the end of the next month. You can also see here the total interest earned is $112.90. So instead of having the dead money in the wallet just sitting there doing nothing, we actually have made a little bit of money. Now, I'm not sure if this is before tax, probably is. $112.90, pretty good. Moving on to the NZX50 charts, you can see here the week has been up, the fortnight has been up, the month has been up, the 6 month, look at that jump there, incredibly massive, that one. And the year, well, we're reaching all-time new highs, well, at least in the last year anyway, so things are looking pretty rosy at the moment. And finally, after episode 83, $697, almost $700 in the black, it's a pretty good feeling to know we've actually made some money, we've paid all our tax, nothing to worry about, we've got this money sitting here. If we ever need to use it for anything, if we need to draw it out, we can, and that's the beauty of saving and investing for the long term. This money is not dead money, it's going to actually produce some sort of income. Once we get it up to 100,000, we'll be expecting at least $4,000 plus capital gains as some sort of investment income. Now granted, $4,000 is not a huge amount of money, but $4,000 a year for the rest of your life, who's going to say no? And given over time, we can still increase this balance over time, build it up even more, maybe get up to 200,000, maybe even $250,000, who knows? It's a long-term thing, that's for sure with investing, but yeah, you just got to keep on going, find something that you're happy with, get up those dividends, get those dividends cranking, pumping, and paying you money so you don't have to work for it. In fact, let someone else work for it instead. And that about wraps it up for this video. Thanks for sticking around. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and we'll catch you in the next one. See you later.